everybody, Kitsune Hururi here. Let's bring me out of the dark a little bit. And let's talk about Kika Goods points. Now, if you have purchased anything from Kika Goods, then you know they have a little point system, and there are certain things that you can get. Mostly it's like hands or different little accessories to go along with the ball jointed dolls. Sometimes there's other things like little key rings. And I've been sitting on mine for a while. Initially, I had looked at getting one of the ball jointed doll dragon bodies, but the one I wanted kind of sold out. That's okay. There was like a mermaid body that sold out okay. And I held on long enough that I got something a little bit better. And what I got for free, with the exception of shipping cost, is in this box right here. And yeah, that's a pretty good sized box. So let's have a look at what's inside, shall we? Alright, so hopefully I've got it in a position where you're going to be able to see well. In this box hides my treasure. Let's get it out. No protector board. Let's have a look. Oh wow. Look at all of this. So, there's a bunch of stuff in here. I have a Mian Strange World Adventure Series Accessories Package Set. That's what a lot of this is. That's what I got for my points. I've also got the Beiming action figure, BJD body and head. The boy. We'll be looking at that as well. So, setting all this aside here. There are a lot of extra accessories in here. Looks like I will start with the body. Here we are. Now, most of the ball jointed figures that I've been getting have been female. The males tend to usually be a kit bash that I've done. I have one male that wasn't, and that's the Painter and Witch set. I got the little boy from that one. But this one, I believe I put his head down already. I'm going to leave this in the package to see next. But here's his head. I think it's just a faceplate though. We have a male body with Asian features. It's taped shut. And this is a strung ball jointed doll. Articulation of the shoulder, elbow and wrist, mid body, hip, thigh. He's got a double jointed knee for really good articulation. And the ankle. Is his elbow double jointed? Looks like it is. He has some really good sculpture on there. You can see he's got his muscle tone and everything. He's not anatomically correct though. And this is the head that's supposed to go with him. On this. There's only one small problem. There's no back for his head. They didn't include that. And usually with the back of the head comes the hair too. So I'm going to be needing that. Get this upside down. Hold on. That's better. Yeah, he goes that way. And yes, he does have kind of a chibi-ish kind of face, but most of them do. I'm going to slide that back up in there. Give it a pull and a twist. At least that part will stay on. I can head swap him, however, I have no head backs at all. I'm gonna hope that they produce some for these guys. That was a little bit of an oversight. Anyway, he has different hand gestures. Of course, he's got the open hands there on the body. He's got closed, pointing fingers, and some that are semi-gesturing. And he is going to get modified, of course, because that's what he's for, as soon as I figure out what to do about that. I'm assuming they're going to sell hair pieces or something like that that would go on the back and hold this on. I'd hope so anyway, but we'll see. As you can see up, I don't know if you can see up inside, they do have the branding on there, and it is the one that goes along with him here. He's PVC ABS. And I do, if I'm not mistaken, there were a couple of different skin tone options. And I think there were 2 size options, if I'm remembering correctly. Anyway, he's not expensive, and I'm going to be putting him to use as soon as I get something to put on the back of his head. So let me get him tucked away, and we'll move on to the rest of this order. You can see what I got basically for free. Alright, so first, let's look at this. This one on the very top. And this is a doll cozy. Fuzzy inside and out. Looks like it is a puppy or a teddy bear, I'm not sure which. With little fuzzy pom-poms on the front. And there are elastics and buttons at the back. Does that allow you to open it? Whoops. I accidentally stitched it there. That's supposed to be made so you can take this around the button and close it up. So let me fix that and hope I don't unravel things. Just looks like they accidentally caught it in threads. There we go. And that is a really cute fuzzy doll cozy. Also in here is a carry bag that looks like a waffle cone with a little jingle bell. Cute little blue, I guess, cone cup. There are ties to keep the doll in. And then there's the straps so you can hang it over your shoulder. If I can work it. There we go. So it's a little carrier bag. If you wanted to, you could put that in there like it was a ice cream. And then tie everything down. Also in here. Oh, they're stickers. 1, 2, 3. Got 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 of these. So a whole lot of stickers there. Got some of the cute little characters from this series. Slide that back in the bag. In this bag, we have outfits. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 little pairs of these bloomers, and 4 of these little, is it a romper or a top? What are you? It's like a little romper. It ties with lace at the back. And you have 4 of these little sets. Now those little bloomers I could put to use on some other things. I bet that'll go on a Blythe. This part won't, but this would. I'm guessing that's like a little collar or a top that, oh, that's a little top. It's a little tube top with some ties and some little bloomers to go along with. Does that stretch? It sure does. That would fit a Blythe, I will bet you. Hold on. Who'd have thought? A nice little underwear set for your Blythe doll if you happen to collect them. So, not only does this fit Mian Mian, this fits Blythe and probably will fit Barbie as well. So, there you have it, guys. There's a lot more uses for these. And, well, these would be way too short. But, I'll bet there's a lot of other dolls these will fit too. Maybe a Kelly doll? I don't know. She's keeping that. So if you have several of these, you get plenty of outfits for them. Which is really kind of a nifty thing. This is a whole lot of stuff too. This would cost you a fortune if you bought it individually. Okay. Shake her on out. A little wooden shoe stand. There's 4 of those. And 4 sets of eyes. There's yellow, red, kind of a teal blue, and a purpley blue. Maybe they had pink in them. They have iPutty with them as well. I'm going to leave those in the package. I don't want to mess up the iPutty. Let's look at this little shoe stand. They're little plastic shoes. They have spot split ties on the back. If you look at them, there are molded paw prints in the bottom. And they're attached to this little wooden disc. Presumably helped it all stand up. Here are the little ties for the back of the shoe. This appears to, I would assume, be desiccant. But it's full of little colorful rocks, and those are different colors. That's a tall shoe. There's two tall shoes, and it looks like two low shoes. Let me bring you in a little bit. So yeah, here's the low shoes. Look pretty similar, they're just a little bit shorter. Hey, Butter. Also with little ties at the back. Oop, I'm being called. No, you don't need up here. No, Mommy's recording. You don't need up here. No. I know you want to. Alright, got the kitten temporarily appeased. So these little discs out here, these little discs right here are actual wood, still with the bark on them. I'm tempted. I might end up trying to take one of these off. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to tuck these away, and we can have a look at the main event, which is the doll that these all came with. Now you've of course got way more accessories than you need for one doll, but if you collect them, I mean, you're going to make use of them somewhere along the line. I know I will. I've already shown that I can. So let's have a look at this right over here. And here's the box. So these are the Mian Mian Strange World Adventure series. And initially I wasn't going to get them, but I kind of like them. I kept looking. They're really cute. Artwork on here is really cute too. And here the non-hiddens. You get Mimi, Kiki, Cuckoo, Momo, and the one whose name I do not know. They didn't translate that one. Package instructions for people age 15 and up. doll. Let's see what's inside. Oh, hi, Butter. You gonna let me do this? You first? Alright, one moment. Okay, the boy is appeased for the moment. Let's get back to wrestling with this box, which since the tearaway fell off, we're just going to have to score it and do it the hard way. Okay. Ooh, this may be bigger than I was thinking it was. I am assuming this is a warning card of some sort. It is an about page for doll. Explains how everything is put together. It says, I wish everything I ask for and hope for all the good things. All the good things will meet at the end. Okay. Again, I'll translate that later. Here is another little stand with low shoes and ties. A little tail. A pair of green eyes with putty. And here's the doll, which is significantly bigger than I was thinking it would be, which is a nice surprise. It is an unfinished doll, so I'll be doing the painting on this. See the little paw pads? Little animal nose. There's where the tail attaches. This one in particular has a little dog tail. Got magnets so you can put on ears. Magnets inside to hold the doll together, and there's the big paw print inside. I take this out. So we are articulated at the head, shoulder, and elbow, at the hip, and at the knee. And these allow the doll to stand up. Let's put a little outfit on you. And on our little stand. There we go. Now you can see better. Let's see what a pair of these eyes would look like. For this one, I know the green came in the package. I think I would like to do the red. Yeah, which way should you set? I think it goes that way. The tail. And there's our little eyes in place. I'm willing to bet that these self-same little eyes may fit these dolls as well. So for her, let's put his tail back on. There we go. Let's do those purple eyes because those were really pretty. So yes, you can use these eyes in other dolls that are coming from Kika Goods. A little hard to see in this lighting, but they look really cute in there. All in all, this is way bigger than I was ever expecting it to be. There's a lot more goodies and surprises here, and they're very useful for other dolls as well. So if you've been hesitating and not sure whether you want to try this one out, now you know. You may just want to give it a go, because remember, these supplies work for other kinds of dolls too, and frankly, they're really nicely made. It's well sewn. The characters, Yeah, it might be a puppy. It could be a bunny. It could be a bobtailed cat. You could decide that one for yourself with this little body. The little outfit's just too cute. There's a lot of directions you can go there, and like you've seen in the stickers, a lot of the characters kind of look like a royal, medieval, maybe kind of thing going on. Maybe something Rococo. So you got themes you can work with, and they've already got the magnets in set, so you can easily do ears. All you have to do is grab a couple of small magnets and slap those on there. Or if not that, I mean, you can always just use those magnets to hold on a wig too. So, yes, guys, if you get a chance to get a hold of one of these, by all means do. And in case you forgot, it is the Mian Mian Strange World Adventure Series Accessories Package Set that you can get for your points from Kika Goods. So all you're paying is shipping. It is a great offer. It is a great deal. I highly recommend it. And if you are liking this content, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Share this with some other people that you know who might like dolls, who might like blind boxes, who likes toys, somebody who just needs something to do while they're relaxing, I've got all sorts of stuff going on, and there's more to come for sure. Oh, and if you haven't seen, look for my holiday stuff too. I put up a Halloween thing, in case you missed that. Well, you'll see. Just have a look. Anyway, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.